Hey everybody, welcome to Board Game Heaven. My name is Raymond, and in this video I'm doing an unboxing of Kapow Volume 1 by Wise Wizard Games, which is a two-player game that plays in about 20 minutes for ages 12 and up. And before I open up the box and check out the components, I'd like to ask you all to please hit that subscribe button if you haven't subscribed already. It really helps the channel, and if you already have, you're an absolute legend. Alright, let's open up the box and check the components. So here it is, Kapow Volume 1 by Wise Wizard Games. Pretty big box with some cool artwork on the cover of all these superheroes and villains fighting each other. And as you can see, a pretty tall box. Has a Kapow logo here, Kapow on the side. And here on the top, it has a vertical storage art. And also on this side. So that's pretty cool. You can store it vertically like this, or just lay it flat. And on the back, you can see the components, the player boards, the privacy shields, the characters, the dice, the trackers. And that's pretty cool. It has a bit of a text there. The components are listed there. And it has a QR code, which I will hold up a bit closer here, and that will bring you to the website. Right, let's open up the box. Okay, pretty sturdy box, thick cardboard. We get the rule book first. It's not a very thick rule book, which is good, so you can learn it easily. Here are the components and the setup, which is pretty straightforward. Every player has a player board, a character board, there's a screen, and some starting dice. And there's a general pool of these faces that you stick on your dice. And you all have a dial. And the overview of the game and setup is explained. Again, here is a QR code for a tutorial, if you want to check that out. And there's a round overview, what you do. So phase 1 is the ability selection. And then you attack and defend in turn order, power up and after power up in turn order, and a cleanup. And that's basically it. There's an example even of play, which is good. It always helps. Some additional notes here. And there's also solo rules even, and you can team up. The character board is explained, the solo side here, and co-op rules as well. Cool. So, several ways to play this game. Okay, now we also have the boards, of course, with really cool art here on the back. Oh, this is the privacy screen. Yeah, this is the screen. So, that's pretty cool. Two different ones. So, one player has these evil-looking villains, I guess. It's pretty cool. And on the front of that, you can see the round structure, the faces of the dice as a quick reference, dice and face symbols here, and how many you have, the trait dice anatomy, requirements and matched pairs, and winning condition. So that's pretty cool, folds together nicely. And here is the other player's board screen, which has the superheroes here. Kapow! Really cool. And the same, of course, on the inside. So that's two of those. Then we get a plastic insert and a bit of foam to keep stuff in place. So these are the hero boards. You can fold them out like this. On one side, you have the villain. Masked villain slinks into the night. So it begins, like an actual comic book cover, which is nice. The villain player board says here, a bit of actual comic panels there. That's cool. Come here to chew bubblegum and kick butt, and I'm all out of bubblegum. All right. And then here you have your attack, defend, immediate power up, and after power up tables. Oh yeah. That looks nice. Very handy. Here is the Hero board special issue. Our intrepid hero sets off into the night. Again, hero player board. Same bit of comic book there. And of course, this is also exactly the same. Yeah, okay. So we have that. Then we got some punch boards. So we do have some room here for stuff. I guess. Oh, there's the hero board. So let's leave that in for now. So we have a first player token with the villain and the hero on either side. We have some arrow tokens. This is all in purple, and this is in orange. And we have these entangle, total attack tiles, tokens, and locked in tokens. So yeah, you can punch those. We have the standard dice here. There's a whole bunch of those. Let's see what we have. So let's get rid of that and see. We have different types and 4 of each, it seems. So we have a red die, which we saw basically on, where was it? On the character boards here, the privacy screens. So we have this. So that is the red die, which indeed has 3 fists. One of these lightning bolts. That's a wild, I guess. Yeah, that's a wild. Fist is might. And we have this X Factor symbol here. And what else do we have? That's that. That is all that is there. Oh, and energy. Here is the energy symbol. That's on the red dice. Then we have the yellow dice here, which has a wild, 3 energy, a might, and a blank. Yes, there it is. There is the blank, the might, the energy, and the wild. Then we have the purple die, which has a wild, 3 toughness, agility, and a blank. Here's the agility symbol, the wild, the toughness shields there, and the blank. And the agility, I think I showed that. Then we have green, which has more agility. It has only 1 toughness, lots of agility there, 3 of those, a blank and a wild. And finally, the blue dice, which have, again, a wild, a blank, a might, and 3 of these X Factor sides. So cool, 4 of each of those. So that's a bunch of dice right there, really cool. And then, of course, what the game is about, we have these blank dice. And we have these little arrows that help you take out the faces. So this is the blank dice, and you can click in faces and build your own dice. It's basically a dice builder. And we have this little arrow that will help you flip out the faces if you want to change them, and you can get them out with your fingers or your nails. So you have those, and of course there's 6 of those, and we have the faces themselves, which also have all of these symbols that we've seen before. So plenty of each, and you can just take those. I'll just take a couple right here, and then take your die and then add that by simply clicking that on like that. You just push them in. They're held by friction, and then this should be, helping you get that out. Just to wiggle them around a bit. That does. Oh, this already, the tip snapped off of this one, I guess. So the tip is very thin, but yeah, it does work. Did it actually snap off, or was that just a click that I heard? Yeah, might not actually have snapped anything off there. Just sounded like it. All right, good. That is good. Yeah, these all have a blunt end of the arrow, so that wasn't pointy. As you can see here, this was actually like that, so it did not snap off. Good, good. All right, and then finally we have, oh, not finally, there's some cards there. But we have these character boards. This is Tough Nut, who has some abilities, I guess, right here. Here's the art. Oh, well, the art is also vertical. Health 30. The dice they start with. And on the back, there's more information here. It's quite a bit of information, but I guess that's just a handy reference to have. Then we have Victor Kane, the villain. Only has 20 health. So we have that. Then we have Timeout, another hero. Cool. 25 health. And the other side here. Okay, then we have Spoiler Alert, another villain. It's pretty cool. It looks like he's some kind of toxic powers or needles to inject people with toxic stuff. Ooh. And the other side is here. We have Elusivity, another hero. It's very agile, of course. Lots of agility. And I like that the faces of the dice kind of match the heroes, you know, get up, their clothing. And this backside of that one. And finally, Coquette. Coquette, a gothic-looking villain. Really cool. Who has a sinister-looking phantasmal arm. And on the back, a whole bunch of this. All right, so those are the hero character boards. Then we have these counters, nice and big numbers. So yeah, that's pretty cool. You can set that, which has all three of them on both sides, even. That's pretty cool. And one for the hero player. So yeah, same on both sides. Very colorful. I love the art. And then we have some cards. So let's take a look at those. Those are for the, I guess, for the cooperative mode. Coordinated assault. We have a base attack with, what was that, strength, or this is might, I believe. And yeah, they have the Kapow team up on the back. So yeah, launch, cover fire, helping hand, rebound, replenish, assist, and coordinate. Cool. Which have, it seems, art from this box and from the Volume 2 box as well. I will be unboxing that in a separate video. Check that video out as well if you want to see everything that Kapow has to offer. And so that was my unboxing of Kapow Volume 1 by Wise Wizard Games. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. And please also check out my Patreon page by clicking the link in the description below or the icon at the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time on Board Game Heaven.